Hey guys, this is Stromovka Park. It is a huge park though. So actually we just sent one of my daughter to a birthday party which is here, happened in the Stromovka Park. It is a big park and we lost a little bit because we got confused in which way, which entrance. So but we finally found it, and we've been here always, all the time. It's just that, you know, there are times that you still get confused sometimes. So this is a man-made. It was totally dirt before, and they dug up on it, and then to become like this pond. There's, you know, over there sometimes kids will be swimming, but it's actually not required for swimming. It's just, you know, sometimes dog goes there and swim. The Stromovka Park has about 52 acres of land-sized area. This park can call the attention or for the bikers or the cyclists, the runners, or the people who do inline skating or a walk with their dog. So that's quite an ideal for those people who loves this kind of activities. Yeah. It's too hot right now. It is around 93 degrees Fahrenheit. In Celsius, that's about 44, I guess. So imagine that. It's really hot, probably hotter than the Philippines right now. So cover your face. That's mainly the most relevant in there, because you know, too much sun on your face gets the aging quickly. So but if you don't bother having that one, no problem, I guess. But the park is loaded with exotic trees around the area. It's huge, as you can see in this video, and it's an eyeful catching for, you know, just do for relaxations. Just go under the tree, lay down in there and read some books, do some, you know, just relax there by your own. Stromovka Park has been exists since in the 19th century. It was owned by the royal family, and later on the government management. This is a really nice park in here. This is one of my most favorite park here in Prague, around the center. I mean, not in the center actually, it's quite a walk, but it's really is worth it to come here just to, you know, have fun, read some books. If you don't have the air conditions in your place, in your house, in your flat, you can just come here and lay down under the tree with a shade, you know, like these people here having their own picnic or whatever. So we dropped my one kid to her classmate for the birthday party, and the birthday parties happen here in the park, which is good idea, because first it's an outdoor, there's a playground, you know, they're under the tree. I didn't get pictures or videos of them earlier when we dropped my daughter, because I just I'm very conscious when it comes to the GDPR, or the General Data Protections regulations of here in the EU, because the GDPR is quite essential here to the government or the EU implement that very hard, because some people are sensitive when it comes to like their faces all over in the internet, and you know, you don't have the right to post that in your videos or whatever. The General Data Protection has been implemented back in the 1950s. It's just that in 2016, I guess, the law was revised when it comes to what is really is the definition of the right of privacy of of a citizen. 2016, the revision has been approved, and here in the European Union, in the EU, the law was get into force on 2018. That has been get into force. In result to that, every company that has their files of their employee, it has to be saved in a way that the employer has no right of giving that the personal information of that employee has to be in a sealed, no leaking of the information to every branches of the organization, something like that. It's been very tough though, because there are some companies that even though just to pass on your mobile numbers and when it comes to sales, that person still have to give the consent advertisement company to, so that that company can transfer that information to the third party. So that's really how tough is it. But the law is very precise that everyone has the right to obtain their privacy, not just their personal information such as the names, address, telephone number, and things like that. Also covers the health issues, the health background of that person, also what kind of political views that he is joining in, or things like that. So the provisions of the GDPR is covered all the directives to make sure that every article of that provision is implemented and must be enforced to every organizations that is trying to reuse or to use that informations and transfer to the third party. So the directives is very clear and specify the possible fines if just in case these provisions gotten to infringe. So just in case if ever, or for example, a company infringe that article which is stated on the law, like for example in, let's say, I'm just gonna say like for example in the provisions of the GDPR, the human rights, which is stated in Article 4 that you have no right to post pictures of the child of that person if that person or that parents is not giving you the consent to do so. So if you infringe that, that means you're gonna face some fines for that, because it's not just about the informations of that person, but also holding up like the photos of that child or the house or the plate number of the car of that person that you just talk on the street. That person has the right to file a case against you because that person is not giving his or her consent for you to post that on your social media or your social networking, whatever. Because you infringe that, you are possible of facing the fines, which is quite a big amount of money, which is like from 10 million euros to 20 million euros. That's how serious is this GDPR law in the EU system, in the European Union system. So that's how I am so vigilant when it comes to taking pictures of other kids, let's say the classmates of my kids, and and then I'll post that on my personal networking social media, then I'll be in trouble. So that's why I hardly do that, or I never do that. If ever I do such thing, I make sure that I have to cover the part that could not recognize the child. That's the reason why I am hesitant also to post the pictures or any photos of my children on my YouTube or on my social networking or my social media accounts, because there's also stated that the child has also the right to sue someone even if it's your parents. I will find that in which article, that one in the directives. But yeah, the GDPR here in the European system, in the European Union, are very serious about this of implementing this law, because it has been abused already, and also the previous or the previous provision of this the rights of your privacy is not really, it's quite a subjective, it's not really specified. So the new revisions and the new law has been established and it's now specified what is really is the definition of each article. So which is very good, because at least you know how, if you are dealing with something and you really need to promote such information of your employee to the third party, then all you have to do is just look back and check on which article that you could be possibly can offer that and transfer that information to a third organization, so that you won't get in trouble. Again, this provision has been enforced to the European Union, including the 27 countries that is a member of the EU, and every member state has to implement that into their own countries and into their local governments as well. So just be careful if you are new to these countries, or if you are new to the EU. Please be careful of posting such thing or naming some informations of someone, your neighbor, even though you are friends, because that could hinder you to a good life in the EU when you entered here. So, or otherwise you have to face all the fines of this. So that's all for today, guys, and thank you for listening for this law topic this week. Hopefully you can grab something that could help you generate more informations and knowledge when it comes to this GDPR law. That's all for today, guys. See you again on my next vlog, and yeah, have a good week, and thank you for watching. Bye. Legal Matters with Yen signed out.